everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are working on another Project Life spread for week 32 of 2022. So this week is definitely a good old stash week. I've grabbed out some of those Studio Calico cards that I printed off months ago, still working my way through those. I will link them below if you're interested. And then also grabbed out a few things from the Sweet Rush collection from Vicki Boutin. So this 4x6 title card here is the only paper that we're using from that collection, but I do use a lot of stickers and embellishments and things like that from Sweet Rush. So love that collection. Definitely one of my favorites from this year. So this will all come together pretty quickly as the Project Life spreads tend to do. So I'll go ahead and kind of tell you about the week and chit chat a little while we have some time. So you'll notice at the top, the 4x6 photo is of bubble tea that me and Will got this week. So we had to run a few errands. So it's always nice to stop and get yourself a treat when you have to do any adulting. So that was fun. And then the first 3x4 card that's kind of a stack of tubs and boxes there. Okay, that's actually from my craft room. So this next week, we're going to get a little bit of work done on our house, on our bedroom and bathrooms, but there's going to be a little bit done to the craft room, and I'll probably go into detail about that more as I document it over here, but I had to move out everything out of 2 of those 9 cube shelves, so a lot of cubes were kind of deconstructed, were put into tubs, and now there's a huge mess out in the middle of my living room, but it will all be worth it in the end. So I wanted to document that for sure. And I put a little journaling card over to the side so that I can kind of tell that story. Sorry if you can hear Penny. She's making a lot of noise. And once again, I do not have my mic yet. So I'm sure it's picking up on those background noises. So I do apologize. Then I also have a black and white photo there of the Zoom, my crafty Zoom that I had with my patrons this month, which was a blast. And then the 2 photos at the bottom. So the one, the 4x6 is of our current bedroom. So it is not good. I do not like the way our bedroom looks right now. And that is definitely one of the things that I'm trying to upgrade next week. So I'm very excited. So I had this picture of the room that I did not take this week, but I took like this month. So I included that, but I didn't care too much about the actual photo. I just wanted to get the vibe of the bedroom. So I ended up cutting out that 3x4 card and added that onto the photo. So it says, trust the magic in new beginnings. And I thought that that was perfect for kind of redoing our bedroom. And then I put a little bit of journaling down at the bottom about that as well. Then my last photo is actually from whenever I just had a flat tire, a really sucky flat tire. That's always a bad experience, but luckily I was really close to home, so it wasn't a huge crisis and it made things so much easier. So I was able to call the fam and we got it all straightened out and everything, but I of course had to document that as well. So that's it for the photos this week. I mean, super just kind of random everyday photos. I didn't have a ton going on, but I really like the way that they look. I like having the 4x6s, the 3x4s, and then the one of the flat tire I just printed off as a 2.5 by 2.5. I knew I didn't need it to be too big. And I love the smiley face card from Studio Calico that is beside the tire, because it almost looks like those smiley faces are maybe melting or something, but it just kind of gives that effect of like, I'm smiling, but I'm not really happy. So I really liked the way that that looked. So now I'm just adding on all kinds of fun little embellishments and little things just to kind of finish off the layout and see what we can do here with all these. So I did add a few of those puffy hearts originally, but I took those off because I didn't really like the way that they looked. I kept the one on the photo of the Zoom because first of all, I stuck it to a photo paper, so I knew that it would be much harder to take off. But also, I think it looks cute there on that computer photo. But I didn't really like the other ones that I had added, so I took those off, and then I'm replacing them with some of these black stars from the Sweet Rush collection. I just punched those out of one of the papers. And I've been doing this a lot over on Patreon this month. We are using that collection to document my throwback album. So it's just a lot of older photos that I'm going back to document. So that's one of my favorite projects that we do over there. So I'm loving punching out the stars and then using the white Jelly Roll pen to kind of outline them. So that's what I do here, and I love the way that that looks. Also, you might notice some of these cards, they're taking me back to the junk journal that we just did last month over on Patreon. And I do have a flip through of that over here as well, because some of these cards we kind of used throughout the junk journal, and I loved them, loved the way that that journal turned out. So I was really happy that I had a few of those cards left, like the butterfly and these smiley faces, so that I could kind of incorporate them also into Project Life. So love the way that turned out. So I'm just adding a little more journaling here. I wanted to, of course, talk about my flat tire experience, and that is going to be it for this one, I do believe. It came together really quick, really easy, but that's one thing, as always, that I love about Project Life, and I'm so happy to get this one completed because next week we will be out of town, so I will have a lot to say. So this will probably be one of the kind of more bare Project Life spreads, and then the next couple will be packed full of all kinds of adventures that we will have on our trip. So anyways, y'all, I hope that you enjoyed this quick and easy process video. If you did, please give me a like, and please also consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back at you super soon with another video. So have a great day, y'all. Bye, guys.